What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update. And in this video, we're going to go over new information about the upcoming second stimulus check and second stimulus package. And we're also going to do an unemployment extension update for you guys today. But first, if you haven't yet, click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. This way you won't miss out on second stimulus check updates. My wife and I do all the research for you guys every single day so we can bring you all the up-to-date information in a quick, concise video. And don't forget to smash the like button for us down below. Also, at the end of this video, I will tell you guys about how we're giving $500 in total to viewers of our channel. So I will give you all the details of that at the end of this video. All right, we've actually made significant progress this week. More progress than we have probably in months. We've had negotiations restarted between the Republicans and the Democrats over the next stimulus package and the next stimulus check. And this is very good news because if we go back about a week or so ago, they hadn't really negotiated in several weeks since the president passed that presidential executive order. And they've negotiated 3 different times this week over the size of the next stimulus package. The Republicans just last week were stuck at about $1 trillion. They've now come up to $1.3 trillion. And we've even seen Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin mention at least one time $1.5 trillion. So the Republicans have come up a significant amount. The Democrats and Nancy Pelosi, who's basically in charge of the whole Democratic team at this point, has come down to $2.2 trillion. So the White House and the Republicans are at $1.3 to $1.5 trillion, and the Democrats are at $2.2 trillion. It's actually not that big of a gap. I personally think that the Republicans are going to be the ones that come up next and bring their offer closer to or to $2 trillion. I personally feel like the president is going to want to get this done sooner than later. In a video I did yesterday, we also talked about how Mitch McConnell, the leader of the Republicans in the Senate, said that anybody who is in a tight race for negotiations, saying this to his Republican friends in the Senate, that they need to pass a bill that has a passing vote before the election. So these are direct words from Mitch McConnell. So those words directly from his mouth are showing you that they know that they need to pass more stimulus before the elections if they want any chance of getting reelected. I also covered in a previous video that Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi have the vast majority of people, including people from their own party, are disapproving of their jobs, and their approval rating is lower than ever. So I think that all these politicians, or at least the ones in charge, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, and also President Donald Trump, know that they're up for re-election here in less than 60 days. So not only have we restarted negotiation and bridged the gap by at least $500 billion, but we also have Republicans actually saying that they need to pass more stimulus before the election if they want any chance of getting reelected. I also think that it's very likely we're going to have a lot of other things passed. We just had the presidential executive order from the president to extend the unemployment temporarily while they wait on Congress to pass a more permanent extension of it. We also had the president announce through the CDC that there can be no more rental evictions through the end of the year. And this is really big news. I mean, this is actually an amazing thing for anybody who can't pay their rent right now. This will actually help millions of people. And this is just another program that they just passed within the last 48 hours. I think we're going to see a lot more programs like this, as the president tries to win the re-election, I think they're going to pull out all the stops, and basically every single thing that they can get passed, they're going to do that here within the next 60 days. So I think this is a very good time for stimulus right now. We have this eviction moratorium passed. We had student loan relief passed recently. We had the unemployment extension boost through the presidential executive order, and they're negotiating right now on stimulus checks, and they're closer than they have been within the last month. So we have made significant progress this week. And I think as the next coming days come out, we're going to have a lot of good news coming out from both sides as they negotiate closer to a large stimulus package. And also next week, the Republicans are set to announce their own stimulus bill and to see what is in it. We may have multiple different skinny stimulus bills passed by either side here as we get closer to the election if they don't do a large stimulus bill. A large stimulus bill might be $2 trillion, but they might end up passing several different $500 billion bills instead to try to just get them passed in a quicker manner. We also still have new jobless claims coming out at close to 1 million new people every single week being unemployed. And this is still bad news for the economy, but good news for stimulus. If this continues to happen, it just means that they will have to keep passing more and more stimulus to keep the economy afloat. We also have multiple different states already having paid out the unemployment extension bonus money, including Arizona, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Missouri, Montana, North Carolina, and Tennessee and Texas already being paid their $300 per week or $1,200 per month. The states that are currently paying out $400 per week or $1,600 per month are Kansas, Kentucky, Montana, and West Virginia. The reason these states are paying out $400 per month is that extra $100 per week is coming from the states themselves. Most states have said they don't want to pay that extra $100 or they can't pay that extra $100. You can see the status of these states down below. Payment pending means that their unemployment stimulus payments should be coming out within the next 3 to 10 days, depending on how close or how far behind those states are, but their payments are currently pending. You also can see that a lot of these states got the weeks category here. It means how many weeks of back pay or weeks in total pay that they got. So a lot of these states actually got 4 weeks or 5 weeks of actual back pay or total pay from this unemployment benefit that the president passed through the presidential executive order. So when you do get your payments on a lot of these payment pending states, you actually might receive a multi-week payment all at once. Let me know down below in the comments if you have received or haven't received your checks yet through the unemployment, and if you have received multiple week back pay all in one shot, and what state you're from. These states that are pre-application or not paid are a little bit behind the ball, but at this point, the vast majority of states are payment pending, so they will be being paid soon. Also, we're going to have really big news on unemployment extension because that money is likely running out probably by next week. FEMA had announced that they had about 4 weeks of payments to go around for all the states, and then they were going to run out of money. So some states like Arizona have already gotten 5 weeks. So that money is going to probably be running out here within the next week or so until we get a new update from FEMA. This will also light a fire under Congress and the White House because they're going to want to pass this in a timely manner to get this passed before the election, especially as this money is probably going to run out. I will keep you guys updated as this situation unfolds. When this unemployment money does run out, it will also be a perfect opportunity to add in a $1,200 stimulus check in addition to an unemployment extension together in a package and pass that so they can get that money going out before the election. It's actually kind of a good thing that the elections are happening right now during this pandemic, because I think politicians are a lot more likely to pass all these things that they have been passing because the elections are up. So it's kind of a sad thing that politics work that way and politicians work that way, but that's the reality of things. The only good thing about this is that the American people are going to benefit a little bit more than they would have, and I think we're going to see more things like the eviction moratorium, student loan relief, unemployment extension, and checks all within the next few weeks here as we get much closer to the election. And they want to pass this stuff in time for the money, the checks to be printed, money to go out, these, different presidential executive orders and, memorandums and eviction moratoriums. All this stuff takes a little bit of time to go into effect. So I think we're going to have a lot of information coming out here within the next several days. So make sure you guys have clicked the subscribe button down below. If you haven't yet, it's completely free to do so. This way you won't miss out on upcoming second stimulus check update videos. And don't forget to smash the like button for us down below. Also, from our family to viewers, we're going to be giving out $500 in total to 10 viewers in the form of $50 to 10 different people for a total of $500. We're going to be announcing the recipients of those $50 each in the very next video. That will go live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, so make sure you tune in to that video. All you got to do to be entered is leave a comment down below with what you would spend the $50 on and leave your PayPal address, and we will be picking 10 different people for a total of $500. And as always, make sure you're subscribed down below and make sure to hit the like button for us if you haven't yet. You can click on these videos to watch my newest stimulus check videos next. And this video teaches you how to start a business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, and I will see you in the next video.